400,000 nasty racist motherfuckers in a social media group talking about spitting in black folks' food. The cooks, the servers, the bussers, and they're all talking about this shit in these groups like they've been doing it for years. That's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I think it's time that black and brown people stood the fuck up and stopped giving their dollar back to these motherfuckers. Support black-owned and brown-owned businesses. Stop this motherfucking bullshit. Right now, this is how you stop it. And to all my brothers and sisters, if you see me dining in your fine establishment, do not treat me like them. I am not them. Do not spit in my motherfucking cornbread. Do not motherfucking put no extra seasoning on my pork chop. You hear me? Don't do that shit to me now. Fuck racism, end racism. We tired of this shit, man. We tired of this shit. The world needs to change.
What happened in Indiana now has happened in Tennessee. Severe storms in the area knocked out power all across Memphis, Tennessee. This video was made by a local creator in Memphis, just showing people the damage that has been caused by these storms. And as being reported as of yesterday, 140,000 people was without power. This strong storm system brung down trees, flooded areas, power lines, and outages all across the Shelby County. Now, what was reported as of last night, 40,000 customers had power restored, but that still leaves 100,000 people without power. Now, because of this, MLGW Utility added 250 contract electric line crews and more than 200 tree trimming personnel to restore power. And being reported as of this morning, several streets in the area are still flooded with down power lines and debris everywhere. Seems like the crews in Memphis are on top of their game and plan to have power restored back to customers as soon as possible. Mother Nature really showing us how she feels.
There's a group chat with over 400,000 racist people claiming that they are tampering with black people's foods when we go to restaurants. And the restaurants they mention, Texas Roadhouse or Logan's. And I'm quite sure it's way more than that. And people say racism still don't exist. At this point, the best thing to do is stay out those restaurants. Cook your own food. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Listen.
This shit ain't funny. I have a message for y'all today, and it's from a Facebook group called White and Proud. And this is a message that white servers have for black people. So I'm going to read it for y'all crazy, just so I can spread awareness. But anyways, it says, to all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. Hope you enjoy your next meal next time you eat out. There is a Facebook group that I am a part of, which is this one that I'm reading from, and it is for white servers. We have come up with a plan. When a table of black diners come in and place their orders, we walk back to the kitchen to get your food when ready. There is always a blind spot in the kitchen, and we are licking our fingers and touching your food.
This shit
if
is
it happens
crazy,
to
man.
be a Texas Roadhouse or Logan's, those rolls are full of our white saliva. Some of the cooks are in on this too. Think they are playing? They aren't. Believe me, this has been going on since y'all started this nonsense with Carmelo, the candy bar Anthony crap. By the way, the group has over 400K members. Enjoy y'all's food.
Then Texas Roadhouse put out a statement acting like people was lying. Read it. I'm not saying shit they said. After that statement, they put out this statement. Once shit got hot and they understood that people wasn't playing. Here we go. Read it. Again, I'm not saying shit they said. Now listen to this last video. I guess it's safe to say that we're done with Texas Roadhouse, right? And Logan's, right? We better be done with Texas Roadhouse and Logan's. I'm out.
Texas Roadhouse hates people of color, and it just got a lot worse. If you guys don't believe me, literally just go to their TikTok page, but they're getting torn right now. So apparently a bunch of their employees, over 400,000, formed this huge Facebook group chat. And in this group chat, they literally were talking about how they're going to start tampering with customers' food, specifically people of color. As literally this group is only white people until black people found it and literally made it a huge problem rightfully. This is literally a lawsuit waiting to happen. And speaking of lawsuit, did you guys know you could literally make up to $150 with the Xfinity lawsuit right now? All you have to do is go to moneypilot.com to see if you qualify, and that's it. But regardless, people acted fast, got their verification taken away, and literally everybody since then has been flooding Texas Roadhouse's comments. But that's not even the worst of it. They have now lost significant business, and people are literally boycotting them and saying that Longhorn is better because of this. Basically, within the past day, Texas Roadhouse finally responded and said that they are doing an internal investigation to figure out who started all this in the first place. Hopefully they figure it out soon, because if not, they're going to be losing a lot of business, because this is a horrible look to have as a business.
For you, pay first?
I'm not paying first. You did not make these white people sit there and pay, and I love white people. But you did not just make none of these white people sit here and pay before you told them they gotta eat. Before they ate. That's crazy. You never have to pay before you eat. Hello.
That is wild, though. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
So if you ready to be racist as fuck, let me know. Cause you don't even f yourself.
We're not even gonna eat here. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You might have us to pay, but then have y'all pay. Yeah.
So we still gotta pay first? We still gotta pay first? We still gotta pay first?
Y'all, were you there when were you there when there was this misunderstanding? Colin was talking about one of those things, and someone thought he said Heil Hitler. And like all of us thought it. Like it sounded. We were like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, nobody.
We're going down to the city because we want to play some. Wow.
Everyone does.
Yeah, like he's from Fair Hall. He can dodge your shit. He goes down to the
Done right. I came in here, she off rip. You are not allowed in here. But then you say you were spitting my food? Then you say that?
Outside of course.
No, ain't no outside. You shouldn't even never say you would spit anything. I would never been disrespectful to you, man.
And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek.
An employee at a McDonald's in Southbridge is facing criminal charges after a video of her went viral. We're going to show you that video. This is the video that sparked a police investigation. You can see the employee that we've identified in court documents as Kaylee Marie Santos stuffing French fries into her mouth and then putting them in a fry carton as a coworker laughs along. According to court documents, Santos was working as the night manager just over a week ago. It says she then served the contaminated fries to her ex-girlfriend. Both Santos and the coworker have since been fired. Santos has been charged with distributing food containing a harmful substance.
Hold on.
No, sit down. So you spit my food, right? You gonna say that on camera? Tell me you spit my food on camera. Tell me you spit my food on camera.
I did. I spit it on Whopper Jr.
Come on, let's go to the police station.
My wife, she was like, what is he doing? And I looked, behind me, I'm like, he's chopping meat.
It was gut-wrenching. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. There was no cutting board or nothing to chop on. He was just cutting on concrete.
Oh, hell no. A couple driving past the Chinese restaurant said they saw a worker out there with a hammer chopping up meat on the sidewalk like he was fixing Felix Jr. And after the couple posted the video to social media, it went so viral that the inspectors with the Kansas Department of Agriculture made a special Sunday trip to the restaurant. Owner had the nerve to say customers shouldn't be worried about it.
Now just worry about we serving them, the pork cut from the ground.
See, these the kind of restaurants that be having them fire orange chickens too. And the crazy part about it, the inspectors found no violations, even though the customers that usually frequent there are still kind of upset.
They use the hammer to breathe it. And then, you know, today's the day off. They take it home to make a soup.
I mean, it's not clean. It's not good to be chopping meat, whether it's for personal consumption or they're going to do it to the public. They're still preparing it in that kitchen.
Y'all, it is like a fucking start of a fucking apocalypse. Like, it's dark as shit out here. It's alright. Baby, I ain't staying in Cordova. Y'all finna see me in OB. Bitch, I'm finna go right down the Olive Branch, baby. Bye, y'all.
Yo, what's up this time?
Dude, fuck!
I'm getting you fired from McDonald's. Yo, get the fuck! Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah, I got you your fries, brother.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck?
My bad. Hey. Alright, catch.
Hey.
Alright, brother. How you like them apples?
The radio goes off or it goes in the fucking water. Okay. You want to test it? Put it on again, it goes in the fucking water. Call the cops. It goes in the motherfucking water. Like you look on that radio. Watch. Press play. It goes in the motherfucking water if I hear one more curse. Yes, nicely. You're still playing curse words out of Mr. Kids here. If I hear...
I went there the other day. I ordered 5 steaks, 3 baked potatoes. I know I ordered over $100 and something worth of food, probably $200-300 worth of food, and a couple of drinks. It was about 4-5 of us there. I just kept ordering stuff. As soon as the lady came out, I made sure not to order no appetizer. And I told her we all want our food at the same time. It was 4 of us. We need 4 right now, and we need 4 to go. With drinks. As soon as that lady came out to this thing, I'm talking about they came out there, 3 of them. They holding the thing, big things, and I said, hey, can we get some to-go boxes? And when the lady walked up, we all got it politely. Walked up, spit on somebody else's food. Do it again. And everybody gonna be going. You get out of, you're gonna cook all your steaks. And they're gonna sit on that table dry. Playing them games.
So now I'm going to take my peaches and I'm just going to lay
Which is great that they're canned, by the way, because you can do this any time of the year.
You can do this.
I
do it in the summer, and I put fresh strawberries in here too.
Oh,
what a good idea.
Right?
Do you make Kool-Aid?
I'm going to try this.
Do I do what?
Make Kool-Aid.
No, I don't make Kool-Aid, but I made an adult beverage for us.
She does. She brought us a good one.
Julie Yearden were eating at their favorite restaurant, this Chili's in Syracuse, New York, and they weren't happy when the meal, chicken and broccoli, was served.
The broccoli was undercooked, almost raw, and unlike I've had there before, so I just asked if they could cook it a little bit more.
It was a pretty standard request, but for some reason, the waiter got upset.
My husband said, you know, have we offended you in some way? Because it seems like you're annoyed with us. And he said, with a smile, he said, oh, no, not at all. He said, no, not at all.
Ken paid the bill and also ordered a soda to go. He even took a sip. But when he put the drink in his car cup holder, the lid popped off. And that's when he noticed something truly nasty.
I said to my wife, I can't believe it, but there's something in my cup, and it looks like spit.
He took this photo. Sure enough, there it is, a disgusting wad of spit. How gross.
Did you feel physically sick after that?
Yeah, my stomach was turning, yeah. And I was shaking too because it was so disgusting.
He stormed back into the restaurant and confronted the waiter.
I said, why did you spit in my drink? He said, I didn't spit in your drink.
Ken Yearden was so grossed out by what he saw in his cup and so convinced it was his waiter who did it that he went to the police.
The New York State Police considered the matter a potential criminal act. They interviewed the waiter, Gregory Lamika, but he denied spitting into the soda. So in an unprecedented move, they asked the waiter to submit to a DNA test. The state crime lab results came back 3 months later. Lo and behold, a match.
The DNA tested positive for Mr. Lamika's spit.
Do you feel bad about spitting in that cup?
We caught up with the waiter outside his house.
I never spit in any cup.
He still denies it. Sorry, buddy, but DNA doesn't lie.
What he did was vile and disgusting.
We got lives, goddammit! We know why they not coming out here though. I mean, it's obvious, you know. It's obvious. Gary is full of, you know, us, diversity. Yeah. Not really diversity, but it's full of black people. Yeah. You know, we the blackest city out here. So they don't want to check on us.
Yeah. They're NIPSCO. Everybody pays them. We don't pay, we get cut off. But when disaster happens, they want to charge us X amount of dollars, but we already paying into this. They got billions, trillions of dollars. We working day to day on paychecks. So yes, they could have did better. They got the money. We don't got the money. They say they supposed to maintenance that yearly. They haven't been out here in a year or two, maybe 3 years. I can't sleep at night because I can't plug my sleep apnea machine up. I can't afford a generator. I'm working on a month salary. So therefore, we need them to either give us generators or get this power up and running. We got a 91-year-old man that lived at the end, almost at the end of the thing. They had to rush him to the hospital. We had an elder lady across the street. She had medical condition. She bedridden. People come out to help her also. So we really need them to work more faster because we don't want to lose no lives if we don't have to. Our governor needs to get his butt out here and see the damage. You going in these other neighborhoods, you need to go through the whole city of Gary.
We do see, like, you know, people trying to give out free food and, you know, just give back.
The community definitely is doing something with the giving back. They've been giving away free food, especially at the Y here. They've been giving out free food to us in showers, hot showers. So it's definitely good that we all coming together finally. Yeah. We just need more coverage for sure. We need to come together as a community and get it together. We won't be struggling as bad as just one person just struggling. If all come together, we'll be good. You know, something like this, they giving out free water, free cakes, and famous people here and stuff. We need that. We definitely need that.
And they were all alike. We have differences. We need more help.
Yes.
All of us.
Yes.
Like, we're humans at the end of the day. Nobody is better than the other person. So we all go through similar struggles every single day. Let's help each other.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
Did he just spit in that plate of food?
I'm gonna let this happen 1 second longer. I want these two offenders out of here immediately.
Do you want me to? Do it. I fucking dare you. Wow. Nisha.
Fucking bitch. Yeah, come at me. Fucking try me. Why don't you get out of here? I fucking was nice to you. No, you fucking came into here. Girl. You were a fucking bitch. Yeah, because it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and
Sorry
that
you were
open until fucking
camera. Man, this just goes to show that they don't like us for absolutely no reason at all. All this is so unprovoked. 400,000 plus members of a Facebook group called White Servers say that they are signaling each other, from the servers down to the cooks. They are signaling each other when we come down to sit down in their restaurant to eat while spending our hard-earned money. They are signaling each other to spit in our food. Named restaurants were Texas Roadhouse and Logan's. But listen to me when I say, at 400,000 plus members, I'm not trusting none of them. This is very unprovoked. People that are full of fucking hate. I'm not eating at none of them shits. I could eat at home or eat from a black-owned business.
This shit is ridiculous. What are we doing? What are we doing? Because it can't get no louder than this. The disrespect, it just can't get no louder.
My God, today, Texas Roadhouse? You mean to tell me that you guys didn't know about a 600,000 member secret chat room on Facebook Messenger? It was a secret group that was talking about how they treat black and brown customers in these restaurants. Look, there was several restaurants that were mentioned. I did a little internet search just maybe for 5 or 10 minutes, and it disgusted me. Look, I've been a chef for over 20 years, and I don't work in these big franchise corporate restaurants because, number one, big money don't come clean and clean money don't come big. And a lot of these local restaurants that we don't want to go into because they're not Texas Roadhouse and they don't have these good rolls. Can you believe what I read? These people were talking about licking their fingers and grabbing the rolls, spitting in their food if they're black and brown. Folks, I'm going to tell you, racism runs rampant in these huge franchise restaurants, and there's only one way to combat it. Eat local. Eat mom and pops. Stop going to these huge franchise restaurants that are owned by Darden Industries. Just stop going.
We ain't got no food, no electricity.
I paid $2,500 for power. I'm still out of power 2 weeks later.
NIPSCO full of shit. They ain't did nothing for us.
I'm in Gary, Indiana, a majority black city where tens of thousands of people have been without power for 2 weeks following severe storms.
And I have never seen a storm so devastating in my entire life.
Residents in the region have been outraged with their power company, NIPSCO, Indiana's second largest utility power company that services 1.4 million Hoosiers.
After about day 3, a lot of us were getting worried. Okay, we pay our money, we pay our utility bills, but we have not heard from NIPSCO.
While infrastructure is being developed across the state to support its 125 data centers, somehow this working class community is struggling to get the basic utilities they need restored while having to pay higher rates than ever.
We probably saw like an increase of, I want to say like between 30 and 50% increase in our utility bills.
2 years ago, Blackstone, a private equity firm, bought a nearly 20% equity stake in NIPSCO, and rates have skyrocketed since.
My first NIPSCO bill was $450. My last NIPSCO bill was $2,500. NIPSCO is almost like the price of our rent. They're being very greedy, and our prices are very high, and we're not getting much service.
Why haven't we been made a priority to get our power back? Personally, I think data centers have been made the priority.
Gary is a working class city where the average income is less than $40,000, and it's located in the middle of Data Center Alley. NIPSCO's parent company, NESource, is creating a data center only utility and throwing resources there. Meanwhile, the residents of Gary have been suffering.
In terms of rural areas that house a large black population, a large brown population, making sure that they have power is not exactly on the list of priorities.
A community that lacks resources, that is a food desert at times, that lacks in the educational system, that lacks resources from government. Why isn't this getting the attention that it truly needs?
Y'all see this face? It might look pretty, but this is the face of a mad black woman. Memphis, where's the power? Day 3, no power. Y'all, they trying to do us like Gary. And this is crazy. It's that government shit I be talking about. Why we still have no power? It's people who own machines. Where is the help?
A woman said her family found staples baked into the bread they were.
As a black woman, I am exhausted and I'm disgusted. Listen, to all of my black and brown people, stop eating out at these restaurants. I don't care if it's Texas Roadhouse or whoever it is. They have a Facebook group of 400K white servers saying that they're spitting, putting nasty stuff in our food when they see us at these restaurants, y'all. It's time to start making food content. Cook at home. Listen, my birthday next month, I'm a Virgo. I'm not going to no restaurant. I'm exhausted with these people. I'm exhausted with the lies, the corruption. Y'all, I'm just so tired of all of this racist shit that's going on in this country. People who protect those people, who don't even call them out, knowing that they be corrupt as hell and doing wrong shit, but y'all still stay by their side. Me, I've even had an issue going on TikTok in my own community. I'm exhausted at this point, you guys. I don't trust no motherfucking body. Start making that food content at home. Start cooking. Share them recipes, y'all. I ain't going out to eat nowhere, period. I'm just sick of hate. I'm sick of the disgusting hate. I'm sick of the lack of moral for human beings because I'm a brown girl. But the bitch is beautiful. Look at her. She's serving. You know, no lace front wig on, no nothing. Natural hair, no makeup on, serving. So y'all keep on being jealous. Have a great day.
Every other race of people to talk shit about white people. Why do you allow black women to get up here and call us white bitches? And then we show that they're calling us names and we say it right back and we lose our video. Why is it that you're banning every single creator that has started speaking up? You may be able to shut us down on this app, but you cannot shut us down in real life. We have started a movement of no white guilt that you cannot take away. And you can't stop. You can stop it on this app, and you can promote all of the hatred that they spew every day towards white people. But now too many of you are speaking up. Too many white people are speaking up. Too many white people. And you want to shut it down. Hell, I can't even find myself when I type my name in here. I'm being suppressed so bad. And why is that? I had 1 million views on a video on my page in 1 week. I had 3 million views on 3 videos in 1 week, and you came and shut it down. And why is that? Because too many up here and watch criminals get a second trial because of something somebody did 10 years ago, and it hurt someone's feelings. Yet you're up here promoting all this hatred towards white people spitting in black people's food. Those videos are just being fucking pushed out into the algorithm. Anything that a white person does, let's make sure we push that out in the algorithm. What about those little black kids that beat on that little white girl? That video sitting on 6,000. Not going to take the bullshit anymore. We are not going to beg for forgiveness for something.
You know what? With all this stuff going on with these food recalls and all the stuff we got going on, where they saying we can't eat nothing and people just being tired of the economy. You hear stuff like this where Texas Roadhouse got racist people spitting in your food. And I hate to say that word, spit. I don't even like saying it. It just icks me out, you know. But to hear that they out here doing this, and it's a group out there, they group messaging about it and joking about it, and that ain't cute, man. Now, this is not necessarily indicative of Texas Roadhouse, I don't think, but some of the people that work there, and customers are complaining about this stuff. You know, and it's like, what else is it? And then somebody said, well, you know what I do? I just, I still place my order. I just place it as a white person name. And then go and pick the food up so that they can't spit in my food. You missing the point. Yeah, that might be a clever response, but you missing the point. That food Texas Roadhouse food ain't all that. It ain't all that for you to feel like you got to disguise your name and still order the food. I mean, the bread is good. That butter bread is great. Now, let me take that back. It's fantastic. If you ever sat at Texas Roadhouse and you eat that bread and that butter, you really don't even want your main course. Because when you eat that, Jesus, hot, fresh rolls, and that bread is like, it's almost second to none when you think about it. Okay, I ain't trying to get sidetracked. But anyway, this is crazy. If y'all saw this story and y'all heard about this, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Is this going to stop you from eating at Texas Roadhouse? Not me, because every Texas Roadhouse I've been to, I've had a great experience. But it's just be one thing after another. And people tired of stuff being wrong with food, especially with all these recalls, like I said before. It's like, don't start this crap. Again, this is not indicative of all Texas Roadhouse locations. I just think there's just some stupid people out here doing stupid stuff. And when you hear this, it just gives you cause to pause.
They spitting in your food. They spitting in your food. I don't know if y'all seen the video, and people are getting sick. Y'all, black folks, stay out of these Asian people's restaurants and stores. They don't want you there. Whether you are participating in a boycott or not, it's gone too far. They don't want you there. Do you know when they go home and make a nice, good meal for their family, they don't cook none of that shit that they serving to you at the restaurants? None of it. Oh, how do I know? Well, I have a cousin, and she is Korean and black. Her mom, her mom's mom is full-blooded Korean. Rest in peace, sweetest woman I've known. Sweetest, beautiful woman. Her mom and my mom were like this. Well, my cousin's grandma. So our grandmas was like this, right? And so my uncle, met up with her daughter. They had my cousin. And that lady, my cousin's mom practically raised us. We stayed nights over there. We ate with them. Good memories, by the way. Good memories. And when I tell you, they don't serve none of that shit that they serving in these restaurants. Y'all are getting sick. Stay out these people's. Please, just stop it.
400,000 white people in a group on Facebook bragged about spitting on black people's food. $400,000, and we don't even know the name of the group. And then it just got my mind wondering, what else do they put in the food? And I'm talking about bodily fluids like blood and what's in that blood. Why are they putting it in the freaking hamburgers and hot dogs? And 400,000 people. 400,000 white people. Crazy.
Y'all fucking see them talking about how there are 400,000 food service workers that basically fuck with black people's food? And I'm looking in the comments, of course, I hate when black people ask this dumbass question, talking about what did we do to people. We didn't fucking do shit. People are fucking racist, and stop asking that because you opening the fucking door for racism. But there are, of course, white people under the comment talking about, oh, y'all don't tip. And as a black woman who used to serve at so many fucking restaurants, I've served in fine dining, I've served in regular restaurants, I've served in hotels, I have served damn near everywhere. I just find it so weird because you're not going to spit in your motherfucking employer's food. They're the ones paying you $2 and $3 an hour. Nobody's obligated to give you their goddamn money. Like, this whole tipping shit, and I'm telling y'all this as a person who used to be a server, who used to serve black people. I can actively tell you black people tip. As a person who used to serve, I tip. Like, I want to get paid for mediocre work, and then also y'all want to make the customers responsible for y'all's pay wage. We are not fucking responsible for your bills. You applied to the job knowing the goddamn stipulations. Yes, you might not have gotten hired anywhere else, but you could have fucking kept looking. That's nobody else's motherfucking problem. Get mad at the job market. Get mad at the employers. Get mad at these fucking franchises and these motherfucking businesses. Stop making it everybody else's problem because you're broke. All right, now, so I just wanted to add something real quick. Y'all make it the customer versus the employee when it should be the customer and the employee versus these fucking franchises, bro. We are not the fucking enemy. Black people are not the fucking enemy. Y'all know that, though. I know y'all know that. White people have this internalized guilt for black people because they know that shit like slavery and all the shit that they went through in this country was wrong. So they try to use certain things like black people not tipping to try to fit some kind of fucked up narrative to try to make their fucking racism make sense. And it does not. I hate that for y'all.
I have a message for y'all today, and it's from a Facebook group called
Go to the restaurants, don't eat the food, take it with you, and go get it tested, and then file a lawsuit.
Racism is still real. Let me tell you something, even in the new generation. I am a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, right? I'm a truck driver. These niggas said I rap, sell drugs.
And you got a Hellcat.
Got a Hellcat. I got a Glock with a switch. They asked me how big of a pole I shot. Let me tell you something. Black people out there, we're still the enemies.
You don't look like you sell drugs. You're a black guy that well carries himself. See, that's
okay,
but like, I still think you gotta switch.
Let me give y'all some advice. They are spitting in y'all food. So all y'all women, majority y'all sisters, let's just be honest, who come in a restaurant with these bad attitudes and, you know, talking smack and complaining and want to talk to the manager and do all that. Listen, they're fucking with y'all food for sure. They spending y'all food. They doing all type of nasty shit to y'all food. So y'all need to think twice before y'all coming to the restaurant with a nasty ass attitude towards people that's serving you food. Like, how dumb can you be? You got to be real stupid. You know, it's just advice. I'm trying to tell y'all. So y'all going out to eat. Y'all need to act accordingly. Okay, this not, you not cooking at home. You ain't complaining to your mama. And, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better fucking wake up and smell the roses. You know, and realize that, listen, you get that attitude, it's like you always want to pop off and say this and say that. And, dog, these people is torturing your food. They doing all kind of stuff to your shit. So leave the attitude at home. All right, that's what I would suggest, man. I'm just trying to give y'all some advice for you. Next time, maybe you go out to eat, you'll think twice.